The body is more than a biological machine. It's an energetic vessel, a living reservoir that stores emotional charge. This is not poetic exaggeration, it is observable and lived experience. Emotional intensity can remain long after the stimulus that provoked it has disappeared. A moment of humiliation in childhood may echo through decades. Tension can settle into the brow ridge or temples for months or even years. Anger can stir again at the mere memory of a slight. These lingering sensations show us that emotions are not just fleeting responses, they are energetic imprints. They are held, not merely felt. This storage, however, is not without cost. Emotional charges are not passive, they draw on the body's vital resources to persist. Just as a battery drains when sustaining a load, the human body expends its energy to hold unresolved emotion. The more intense the emotional charge, the greater the toll. This manifests in ways often mistaken for physical or mental fatigue, chronic exhaustion, brain fog, muscle tension, and even an underlying sense of unease. When the body's energetic reserves are overburdened, vitality diminishes. This is the essence of disease. The unresolved emotion creates a state of dis-ease, where the body is out of harmony, diverting vital energy from healing and renewal. Instead of being in a state of ease, energy is consumed by the emotional charge, leaving us depleted and off balance. But emotional charge does more than exhaust, it distorts. These charges hijack attention, they modify perception. When an old emotional imprint is triggered, it doesn't just resurface quietly, it pulls awareness away from the present moment. It binds consciousness to the past or launches it into the imagined future. In doing so, it obscures reality. One is no longer responding to what is, but to a lens colored by unresolved experiences. Presence, the foundation of clarity, peace, and wisdom, becomes inaccessible. This leads to a dangerous cycle, the loop of reignition. Emotional charge, once held, feeds on thought. The mind revisits the memory or narrative, which rekindles the emotion. That emotion, in turn, intensifies the thought. A feedback loop is created. Thought fuels feeling, and feeling fuels thought. And all of it happens in a vacuum, disconnected from the present moment. The suffering becomes self-generated, self-sustained. It no longer needs a trigger. It becomes its own. Many of these charges do not even live in conscious awareness. They are buried, stored in the unconscious, yet powerfully active. We don't remember the moment we internalized shame or the precise day we became afraid to trust, but the body remembers. These hidden charges shape perception, influence decisions, and alter emotional responses, all without our recognition. They can sabotage relationships, generate anxiety, or cause overreactions to seemingly minor events. In this way, the past manipulates the present from behind a veil. Emotional charge is not permanent, it can be released, and the key lies not in controlling the emotion or denying it, but in grounding. Grounding is not escapism, it's not distraction. Grounding is the conscious act of reconnecting awareness with the body, with your breath, and with the earth beneath you, all in the present moment. Grounding is like completing an electrical circuit. Just as energy cannot flow properly unless there's a direct connection to the grounded source, your emotional energy cannot flow freely until you establish a connection to the present. When awareness fully returns to the here and now, the emotional charge begins to dissipate. Release happens when identification with the story ends, when you stop feeding the charge with thought, when you feel the energy directly without resistance, without labels, without trying to fix it. The body is intelligent. When met with full, grounded awareness, it knows how to let go. The energy discharges, it moves, it dissolves. To ground is to come out of the mind and into sensation, into the weight of your feet on the floor, into the rhythm of your breath, into the raw, unfiltered experience of now. It's not a metaphorical return, It's a literal physiological shift, and in that shift, healing begins. Just as a charged object can release its built up energy by finding a proper ground, so too can your emotional charge dissipate when you reconnect with the present moment. Emotional charge does not need to remain a permanent part of us. The key is not in avoiding or controlling the emotions, but in grounding ourselves in the present moment. By reconnecting to the body, to the breath, and to the earth, the charge can be released. This is not a theory, it's a practice. The body is designed to hold, to process, and to release. When we stop feeling the emotional story and return to sensation, healing begins. This is not just about letting go, it's about reclaiming the present and freeing ourselves from the past.